Hello YouTube. Been a while, probably about a month since the last video. We're here with this case opening of Phantasmal Steed Restoration Booster Pack 06. So it's the main set. Shadows, Dark Irregular, Murakumo, and Pale Moon. Yeah. What else do you want?
You're not gonna explain your little pre-opening session before I got here?
Oh, you mean of the gift 2 things? I opened gift 2 things.
Funny man.
I didn't get anything special now, you know?
No, my enthusiasm nor my speed can keep up with it.
Oh my god, this is...
Are they?
Oh yeah.
It's one of those freaking packs again.
I could even just turn to the side and get a spin.
Right, so I have to order these, right, with 0, 1, 2 pails and whatnot.
I mean, I'm just happy for you to do it by clan. And then rares separately. So if you want to. Just so long.
You what? Right, we have a shadow red, we have a dark red, we have a zero, we have a...
Oh, shoot me, you want them.
I will need them, yeah.
It just seems like yesterday I've done this before.
Well, it's like every 3 weeks in it, so.
It's just so stupid.
You can build a diverse meta in this 2-week format. That's what I love about everyone going over the... it's a VR.
Not quick.
That's what I like about everyone going over the... what do we call it? Like, oh, let's do an analysis of the meta from like DCSs. Which is fine as a weasels. Which is fine.
It's like a special, it's like, oh, they are special if they want to play it.
But it's like, that's great, but you know in 2 weeks another set's going to come out which is going to change it. Oh, in 3 weeks another set's going to come out and going to change it. So you really have to pay attention to what's coming out on your area. Because otherwise... Yeah, like you stuck that. The camera part.
That way around.
They actually are again.
It's not making any decision.
I just wish you were more consistent with stuff.
In what way?
Well, pull ratios would be one thing, so that'd be nice to, you know, not get dicked over every other set.
You don't. You're weird. You get guaranteed. That wasn't sneak peek at math, by the way, mate.
Okay.
I don't think it's about.
Yeah, certainly not.
No, it does. I can't remember.
It does, it's my...
That's the first Yaki Vogue.
It was
The original one was a reverse.
It was the right chain thing, I believe. No, that was...
That was never in the original series.
Oh,
It had
just
a reverse
a
version.
reverse, okay. The reverse was pretty good. I like the
Reverse was great.
Just gave power to copies, and then
Yeah, you use
and then I had a grade 1 that unlocked to, then unlocked again.
You use it for like ever and ever and
Front
ever.
row of K all the time.
Yep.
That was the combo.
Shadow.
Then you do.
Look at my idea, it's like punk weasel.
Totally rare.
Yeah, you're guaranteed out to get 4 VRs. You just may or may not get more.
No, it's not that. I just meant like the whole high rarity stuff. So, what was it? Set 6, Extruder 6, you were guaranteed like a marker or an XVR or something. And the next set, you weren't guaranteed it, and you only got one kind of marker.
Yeah, but then they only did like one type of marker.
And the fact they're reducing the types of markers you can get as well. Depends on master. I don't know where you put that rated.
pattern. That makes sense. Yeah, but you can't have a marker in every set. I mean, who in AL4 could have a marker? That would make no sense.
Ah. Sarcasm, I love it.
Oh, you looked at me like you didn't get it. You looked at me confused, like, what do you mean? There can be so many.
People on the camera can't see your face, Yuri.
I thought it was obvious. Not really tired thing. Aaron, what are you looking forward to in this set as we try and break the silence and not hear the game show going on in the background?
Should we just sort that out?
Nope, it's fine.
Nah, it's fine.
Me.
Oh, I like silver thorns, you know that. I want silver thorns.
I'm looking forward to when the box is finished opened. That's what I'm looking for.
Not that I know what silver thorns do, Yuri, because
Didn't
I'm
stop.
totally paying attention to what the game's like at the moment.
You have to leave this box till last night.
Yeah, I know. I'm scared about taking the top one off. Which one gets heavier? Do we even have a rare?
Yeah, they have a
Yes, they do.
With one rare, though, I assume.
I think they have two.
Yeah,
I've got to pick that as well.
yeah, you gotta remember the PG, new and old ones.
I find it funny that there are quite a few decks out there that actually use those.
Yeah, because you can go 12 crit.
All it took was draw discard to get something.
No, it wasn't. It was pretty on soft credit because people would. You're giving people too much credit.
Hey Aaron, have an SDR.
Yay.
I don't know why it's yellow.
Because they got lazy and couldn't be bothered to do different colours for each card. Let's just do
my extra, I got both of them.
Let's just do the colour information because lazy. I'm a dog.
Oh, you're just giving these to me to put out there. Right, okay, makes sense.
Mike don't care, you know that.
It's more so I can't. I'd have to try and look upside down and work out how you've done it, and it's just way
I just
more
saw you
effort.
put them up there and I was like, why is that there? I wasn't calling that.
You were. Everyone knows I'm not so mad.
And Mikey, Aaron's looking at it all out. Is that even on the thing catching up with it?
Huh?
My stuff's falling on it, yeah.
The small so Mike was in.
Don't worry, I just knocked off the Murakuma rare, which was a 1 so far.
Not that rare. Aaron, just remember when you build Pale Moon that...
You're building it wrong.
Wasn't going to say it.
That would mean I'm building it the Mikey way.
No, that's the right way. Just no one thinks it.
Just remember, Aaron, you can use the Dancing Sword Guy skill at the same time in the end phase as a grade 3.
Dancing Sword Guy at the same time as the grade 3.
As a grade 3, yeah.
I always thought that should be a regular channel thing.
What?
How to play this deck the Mikey way. So it's just completely
I've
different.
told you, if you want to do it, feel free.
That was the thing, it was called your deck profile. Yeah. And everyone was like, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So, but we haven't tried stating we're doing it differently on purpose.
Oh, I can move everything down to match down.
Well, yeah, I finally hit my VR.
Oh, that's a good one. But you've done already.
Yeah, I'm losing things already. These packets are just more nasty than they used to be.
I was about to say, I feel they've actually paid more attention to the packets.
This
Right,
is
and the
this
cards.
is swiping.
Oh, there you go.
Yay!
You didn't need to give it to him. You could.
Queenie's back.
With some weird artwork.
That VR texturing is weird as fuck. That is actually weird.
In what way?
Look at how they've done the texturing on the shine.
Yeah, looks like she's wearing tights. Except for her back cloak thing is also the same material. I don't like her full art on that. I don't get why there's like the two kids in the front who are like taking up the entire thing.
Oh, this one. No, it's a world.
Oh, and I have to ask. Royals.
Yes.
What's your grade 3 lineup?
In which day?
Chancellor?
Well, because I barely played it, it is still 4 Consulate, 4 Alfred Monarch, and is that it? I think that's it.
I don't know. So I'm asking you.
Yeah, I think it's that. Let's go with that.
Okay.
We're playing a
It's
Soul
nice
Saber.
you.
We're playing a Soul Saber variant a lot more because I find that more fun. I got a big shiny demon thing. You shoot the wolf from you.
Oh, yeah, shoot the wolf from me.
What?
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
It's a
What?
It's a man on a horse.
It's just so stupid and weird. You would never use it.
Why not?
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's just... It's a counterblast to make them... You might as well make it niggle for 13 if you can.
Alright.
No, you just under swing.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same thing as hitting a niggle, but you're using counterblast for it, because I'm still calling it a card.
No, you only counterblast if it doesn't. So if they don't do anything, it's counterblast to do damage.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't know.
Swing for 5. It's not hitting.
Yeah, alright, I understand, but it's
It's
still...
basically counterblast. It's either discard a card or take a damage. So it's I make you discard a card for free.
Alright, yeah. It's alright.
I like it, but I see why a lot of people don't.
It's 5k. Search it.
That too. That's also really annoying. Even the weird spider, which makes no sense.
Vanguard only hasn't got a marker either.
I know.
I'd make a deck around it.
Yeah, you would. And you would do nothing. You know you would do nothing.
Oh, oh, draw 5, right? Get us 3 though. It's too heavy.
I feel like that card already came out, but I think I'm just thinking of the G version.
Yeah. Okay, only 9 more boxes to go before we're halfway there.
Sure. Straight
So what the hell is
Have a
that?
look at an 8. Have a look at an 8. Let's try and check one.
There are a few things in the world that could cheer me up.
What the hell have they done to their packs? Jesus Christ. Spider. One weasel. Rip.
I could grab a spider catcher for a joke, but it's just too much effort.
Hey, Dangaluge. Dangaluge. I like how I'm reading that Dangaluge, even though it's clearly danger.
Good reading you got there. You remember years ago when
I just expect them to be German names, so I'm just...
Why?
Why? They are, aren't they? Most of them. I think.
Well, yeah. Curious why you think they should be German.
Yellow gold.
Just a map. Played by Red.
I don't know why, it's because I keep seeing these bloody castles. All the Demon World castles are German names.
Right.
Demon World Castle in Deptford.
Yeah, I knew it. Hey. Hang on, I need to fix it. Oh, lovely.
I know, you ain't done.
Oh, you're grade 1 now.
God help, I've done that.
I'm probably not going to shop on there, so let's get you back.
Just gets 3/4 of the way down the side and it gets stuck.
Mine just gets one quarter. And then it's done. Ah, well, I've got the VR already, great. Nothing else to care about this one.
This is an SVR.
We've got two. No, and then we have to wait till we get your crappy grade 2 one. And your amazing grade 2, it's so good. I love it.
What do?
Search grade 3 and retire one if you find it.
I'll search free all blasted off.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I take back everything I said earlier. You have a grade 3 searcher.
But you have to retire one if you add it to your hand.
You can ride it on Vanguard.
That's cool. I don't know. It's so hard to make something interesting.
It is! You have to like, think you really want to name that last one, draw one.
Find one of 4 cards. Then you have +3 for no reason.
Central Arrester.
Makes it worse though, because now you can put something else in there that's really stupid as well on top of that. Or just a second ride of sorts that's done, I guess. Wherever they've gone.
Surely it's Danger Luge.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's basically waterfall.
Vanguard only. When placed, Soul Boss 1, return a grade 2 from drop to your hand. Vanguard or Regard. When it attacks, if you have 3 or more force markers,
Yeah, which you would do, yeah.
Soul Boss is grade 3.
Yeah,
So
which
you
you
look
would
at
do.
the turns, it's 10k, a crit, and you don't can't call symbols.
Sounds familiar.
Yep.
It's too late though.
Well,
I mean, I'd still rather have the other one on it still.
technically, that second ride,
I mean, why wouldn't you just...
because it's
keep
really
riding the
good,
same
mate.
one?
Mate, it's really good.
What?
The Soul Blaster grade 3 get the crit and no guard with the rear guard skill as well.
Oh, still...
Thing
I
is,
don't know.
I'd still argue.
No, because the deck doesn't work around that.
What do you mean?
Because you'd be using Force 2, not
No,
Force
you're,
1. That's,
see, you're
that's,
using... Hey, Aaron,
That's a Force 1 deck.
I got another VR.
Force 2 is the way.
Yeah, but I already got a VR.
Okay.
I got 2 VRs in the box.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think you should. I'm just saying.
Not for me.
I'd put a different grade 3 on
Out
that
the
one.
food.
Yeah, no. Shadows pretty much always go Force 1 because they don't have power game.
Well, they do without that one.
See, I like Mike's thought of ride Force 2, blast up, Force 2, blast up, Force 2, with a boost, Vanguard, stand them both, swing.
Even if it's 20, it's like, well, I can't let it through, it's 2 damage.
Yeah.
How's that 20?
Because it
Because it's got
stands
10,
against
it
10k.
gives them 10k.
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
So you do with the boost, do with the boost.
especially if you have a rear guards which give power to the front row somehow. I don't know if you do.
No.
But
But
Purple.
if they do have access to something like that, then yeah, it's even more done. But even if they're niggles,
See, the thing is, I would still argue there's space for Phantom Blaster.
it probably is. I just
I wouldn't run the other grade 3, one that's waterfall, basically.
you know how dumb waterfall is.
Yeah, but only because I was running Force 1 before, and I don't think the other grade 3
Right.
complements
Yes.
Force 1.
If you go Force 2,
Yeah, by all means, that's 2 grade 3s you do.
if you're
But if you use Force 2, then no.
but if
Don't run
your
that.
focus is Force 2, I agree with you.
I just haven't seen any cards coming out, and that was just on my Facebook feed like 3 times, that card, and I was like, this is really annoying, like, it's really stupid. I'll have a look, see what it does. It's like, well, that's stupid, that's going to be popping.
The thing is, I think it's less to do with how good the card is, and more so what you need to put in the deck around it.
Love the dark.
Yeah, but then you're very...
The grade 1 that rests itself to search itself, because it's just a plus for no reason.
I think
Am I already halfway there to making the deck? The other grade 3 because...
The other VR which searches grade... That grade 1 which searches Blast of Dark. That searches
it searches Blast of Dark.
That because it searches Blast of Dark from the drop, so you can retire it, search Blast of Dark.
Yeah, that's the one.
Call Blast of Dark, call over it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It comes up... I'm not going to bother.
I get what you mean. There's a limit to what you feel around it.
I'd like to have more effort put into building a deck which is that stupid.
They can be, but my point what I was trying to make is there's clearly a package when it comes to certain cards and stuff that you want to like play around, but you don't have to.
Package is consistency, then why wouldn't you plug it in?
Because chucking it in means you don't have space for other cards you might want to put in.
It's still...
That are just generically good on their own.
It's still too early in the game to have options, so you just chuck it in. It hasn't been out very long and already you've got packages which are way more efficient than anything else that could complement it.
Yeah, they can be efficient, but at what cost? And my point is that you're losing out on...
What other cards you want to put in there?
I don't know. I don't know Shadow. I don't play Shadows enough to know.
But you looked and you just pointed out there's cards in here which you just chuck in. Because you need to be able to search out Blast of Dark, so you would use that.
I'm just saying cards that search out Blast of Dark. I haven't actually really looked at a lot of the decks in full on Shadows which are topping, because in Shadows it's not my shit. I pay more attention to Pale Moon because I was a lot more curious how that works, and a lot more people play Pale Moon because it's a lot more fun to play than Shadows.
Yay. I like it when Pale Moon are fun. They haven't been fun since they came out.
I mean, they wouldn't have fun, right? Like, going against them and seeing... the only Pale Moon I ever see in a competition is the sad one. They're just the loop with Alice. That's all I ever saw.
Hey, guess what, mate? Guess what?
That's not fun.
They can do Alice again.
That's not fun.
This is like Catherine, isn't it?
That's just a piss annoying loop that we can't do anything about. The only point it stopped is when Kagero went, oh look, you go whatever, retire the attacking unit, and you're like, oh, I can't play this anymore.
That's balls.
I know, but that's basically when it stopped, I believe, when I started whipping that out.
No, because I didn't really like it from the get-go, and then the second lot of support was...
If they do anything else, fine, they're fun, go ahead.
I used to about G stuff.
If it's relying on that Alice loop, any
Even
loop, any
G
loop,
I didn't like.
a loop in any deck.
I didn't like them in Pale Moon because it was just...
My favourite would be Reverse era. Or,
Well, with Pale Moon.
yeah. Or when Venus...
Lock 1,
Empress came out.
call 1 from Soul.
You get powered, didn't it? 5k?
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Remember.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it was an era where we were more active.
Well, because it was, you could actually be creative with decks. I've been as creative as I can with the decks.
Right, I will stand by G. However much everyone was like, oh, you got all this card, your thing. You couldn't be creative with your deck because it didn't matter. If you could be as creative
I didn't
if you
say
wanted.
G, saying Legion or Reverse. Break Ride, that kind of era.
That was even more. You have to play certain things.
As soon as Break Ride came out, it was all a special counterblast.
It was so you had to play subclan.
Like the amount of times we'd play Descendant and get punished because a Rising Phoenix goes into the damage zone.
Like you had the moment of subclans, you had to play subclans, and the moment you tried to build a fun deck, you got stomped by a non-fun meta deck, which has always been the case, always, ever, has been any card game ever.
Another perfect example is the Revenger deck that you built for like...
You always go back to this.
Well no, but I'm just saying, like you built it in your way, which is fine, and it worked, which is fine. But that one situation, you went for Raging Form or whatever, like, you went for the crit, right? I forget what you did. You went one way,
We all
because
try
you
to forget.
Get when I'm right here.
When you were right was when it was.
That bloody alcohol deck I made. There's also like, was my personal highlight.
Yeah.
That was just, it was dumb. I should have been on display that day. back in the day, but sure. And the generic deck gets to swindle their way up there.
Yeah, because there's more of them.
No, it's because of that reason.
Yeah, most of the time it's just with them more.
Because
It's the same with your.
still my situation of being 6 damage healed and also the first 1. Moving on.
Not having me left and then someone else. So I was like, I'm still around, so okay.
Yeah, that on top of that.
That I found hilarious. Because Ricky was like, I'm done, let's go.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, Ricky. Okay. I was gonna stick around until 1 to report back, but alright, we'll go.
Stuck around for everybody.
He said he had to leave.
Everyone else had to leave. That was when they overran by like 7 freaking hours. They were so slow in Birmingham.
Oh.
What?
Yuri, what's a good SP to get?
I have no idea why.
Dangalug.
That could be a pretty good SP to get.
Ninja dude.
I'm sure it's not Vanguard.
I'm gonna call it Dangalug from now on. I forgot there was SPs from there.
I forgot there was life outside Cardfight.
What is life?
Like it's a card game. So I have bad luck in that as well.
You get double crit in life.
Yeah.
Just so down on himself. Holy shit. I want to point out, I would like to get at least one more
Right.
VR for Dark Irregular before we have 9 freaking pale. I don't give a crap about your grade 2s, Aaron. You have grade 3s and you have enough pale moon to make 3 pale moon decks. So.
I love when we did this with set 5, I think, and I got the boxes split in a certain way, so we kept pulling all the MLBs and stuff, and then Mike was like, I hope we actually get the no ones, and he started panicking.
I didn't start panicking. Yeah, why not get a case? There's always the chance they messed up. It wasn't a sealed case.
And they're usually pretty good.
Oh, I emphasised that like 3 times for the fake one. Like, even on the reply email and after I played it was like, you know, I'm looking forward to my sealed English case.
No one will ever like
and they replied,
and commit and say, yeah, it's a sealed case.
No, they did. They did.
They did.
Yeah.
We do know ratios for it, so you can call them out.
Aaron would.
I don't, because Bushy running are freaking consistent.
Oh, shut up. You don't do that. Don't make me worried. As long as we get 2 play sets of everything, it's fine. Assuming
Do
you
you have SSPs? Because if you have SSPs, I might know.
Well, then the newer ratios, whatever they are.
No, I don't know, because like my set has an SSP, and then it has SPs, and then it has SPMs, and SPBs, and SPAs, and it's like...
SPWDs.
What?
They wish, yeah, that's like the ultimate one. SPAAs is what they get.
SP double push.
It's a double push. Let's not be unrealistic now.
That's true, there'll be one SP double D. Just the one, and all the other SPs will be, you'll have to arrange the artwork and they're all actually glaring up at it in jealousy.
For God's sake, no, I thought I had a break before you realised.
You looked around too long.
For a second.
I'm always watching, always watching.
What was else?
Have you seen, Aaron, that the new dev get your coral stuff? Not coral stuff. What do you call it? What's it called? Pastel, is it colourful pastel?
Colourful pastels.
Yeah. They'll all get their new ones, the grade 2s.
Yep, I know they're grade 2s. It's great, isn't it? It's gonna be even more bullshit.
Because what you need is more harmony.
Melody.
Melody. Same shit.
That's not.
And what else?
I'm actually kind of scared.
Why? They balanced it so well the first time. It only took 4 sets for them to get to do something about it, which I still don't think did anything.
It's just, it's gonna be so broken, isn't it?
No.
It will be broken, and then everyone will be complaining about the unit again.
Well, I mean, I don't think it stops. If it wanted to, I guarantee Bermuda would still be doing well if they were actually all trying, but it's a majority thing, as usual. Everyone wants to play something different, so the moment something's remotely competitive against it, they'll do that instead.
Yeah, I think a lot of people jump ship from Bermuda when they hit because they didn't want to have to think.
What should I change one card to?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised how often that affects people.
Rather than testing the inconsistency of a deck, they'd rather
Effectively, they can't super high roll with that deck anymore, so they'll move on to another deck they can super high roll with and then go, this is a better deck.
Yep.
Why a lot of people jump ship to Novas.
What can be the most unfair in a
Novas.
particular situation?
Novas go first, high roll. It's like,
Or any XL, well, majority of XL decks going first is a high roll, which is very bad for the game. But already I'm at such a disadvantage because there's no way I'm stopping this. I'm relying on sugar and that, oh, it's not there, so I lose.
not gonna matter with the new VR when you can guarantee your triggers with the grade 1 double. We're looking forward to building DI, but okay.
I think Darker Nova is probably the most. Damn it! I was like, how long is it going to take to realise they're all there?
I just look every now and then.
Yeah, that's getting a good stack going.
You were, Jesus Christ.
I think Kegro's. Yeah.
Everyone's never been a high roll.
And I'm just thinking of well, I don't think I've built them too differently in my deck, not massively. I think Nova's is the biggest change. Grand Blue's the least, because there's literally nothing I can do with the deck, annoyingly. I've changed, but it's a slight tweak, very minor. Like 2 cards, yeah. It's 2 cards, yeah.
Hey, 2 cards means a lot.
Two grade 3s and the 3 grade 2s, I think. Everything else is pretty much what you expect. Kagero's quite a lot different.
Who uses Kagero?
Yeah, well, if I was actually playing meta-wise, I'd do the retirement thing, but I don't want to high roll with that deck and hope for a combo to turn up and then just sit on it.
What do you mean, like Arrow? Blade Master.
Oh yeah, the one time I played it. Yeah, I got it!
Yeah, I know, which is typical.
I got it! Oh look, you retired that thing. It doesn't matter, I've still got it again! I was like, of course you have it 2 times in a row, yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
Sounds
I
legit.
was just like, yeah, of course it works. So now Aaron hasn't experienced it going remotely poorly, so he has such a high regard for it now.
Right, next box. Right, let's do that.
I've done this to remake Kagero, I have nothing else to do.
You can make Murakumo for Yuri.
Grand Blue can't change. Nova's, I think.
I didn't touch that shit.
Nova's big difference, as said. And
Yay,
the last
one!
deck is Aquas, which hasn't got enough support to beat you, really.
Hey, people love Aquas.
Aquas are really good.
I think Nova's are better. Even the way I built it, they're better. I think that this is
So you built.
I think Aquas are better just because they have Wheel Assault, which there's no
too
equivalent.
heavy for them.
There's no equivalent in Novas for Wheel Assault.
Yes, there is.
What?
For Wheel Assault.
Yeah.
So that wasn't swapping. No, what's the thing? You've got that, but my grade 3 is actually standard unit. Their one doesn't. Well, that does. The one I use.
Yeah. But they have pretty much the same cards, more or less, one way or another, but there's no equivalent to Wheel Assault.
Oh, there was one.
No, I guess you're thinking title. Like 10 grade 1. Well, even so, it's still not. Oh, that was it. Because Novas have the ability to plus, and Aquas don't. They have the grade 1 that can add the grade 2. That's about it. At least Novas have the Catalyst draw to draw. They get the XL and do the extra draw at the start. That's how. Just that minor change is enough to make you want to play instead.
Yeah, that's fair.
You also have
Because if you have a dead hand, you can still get out of it.
You also have to stand to draw.
And because of the lack of draws, you have to put. I believe you have to put draws in Aquas, which means that you don't have enough guard either. At least Novas.
Who needs guard?
At least Novas you can get that extra draw to be able to drop and rush. The way Aquas played aren't very good for the triggers either, because you have to niggle with things and you can't. There's an order to stuff, and it doesn't help the situation. The grade 3s have no your grade 3s have no real threat or anything, so it's until you get better grade 3s and Aquas. I wouldn't.
Aquas are one of the best grade 3s out there. Glory is one of the better grade 3s. Guard restrict to 1 card.
Oh, SP.
I realise, but I'm still not a fan of that.
Oh, Emblem Master.
Might just
I like just now look in random SP. There you go.
not even pay attention, you just put it out there. You go Emblem's a good SP.
I'm just laughing at you at the idea.
Leave him alone! He's just alone. He shot his other.
Nobody likes
He
him.
shot his other friends.
Have the enable.
Great, yeah, cheers. Gotta make up the difference. Yeah, Glory is, I think, in a vacuum, Glory is one of the best grade 3s in the game.
Yes.
But Maelstrom's
In a deck,
pretty
I'm
garbo,
not-
is
I
wrong.
It's not even that, I just think you've got too much counterblasting going on in the deck.
Yeah.
I don't think...
And there's not an efficient way to unflip. So because of that, you can't counterblast.
But unflipping in this game at the moment, especially since the reboot, they've tried to make it as inefficient as possible.
Yeah.
It's usually a 1-for-1 in some regard.
And it's sometimes, most of the time,
I think the only efficient unflipping deck in Yubatama.
The only efficient unflipping deck, Ubatama. No, but
Why? Have you got unflips?
I've got.
Theirs is just discard draw and then unflip if you've got less than stuff.
Oh, discard draw unflip. Well, I've got one that's unflip soul charge, just for having one less face up. I've got another deck that does that as well. I've got Cutlass in Grand Blue, which is a 1-for-1 and it's a plus and an unflip, which is better technically.
Does
yeah,
anyone actually use Cutlass now?
Cutlass
Yeah.
is probably, I think Cutlass probably is the best and the easiest, because it is, regardless, isn't it? There's a
Yeah,
lot
I have to have 10 drops something.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. A lot of them are more. Oh yeah, because that's so freaking hard for you.
There is a quite heavy
Sometimes
condition
it is.
to
Yeah, a lot of them is if you've got no face up, you get 1 back, so you use it as like your last resort.
Oh no, fucking... What's his name?
I think I've got another one for another deck.
Claydol. Yeah, Novus.
No, Claydol's you neg it, I believe.
Yeah, you retire
You
it.
counterblast to unflip and you retire it.
Yeah, when it's
So it's a neg to unflip.
no, but
It's a 1-for-1.
It's when you counterblast as well. Remember?
I don't like it.
It's a 1-for-1. And I'm not listing what's good and bad, I'm just saying what has
I know,
unflips.
I'm just giving my opinion on it. I think it's a good card.
Force is like the least amount of conflict. They have a Royals, they get Royals on some reason.
Yeah. And then what's the downside of that? It's a 7k unit.
Oh
Oh, that's such a big downside. Oh my god. How is this dude? Yeah.
So what or when?
Where? I feel like he was a card at some point in his life that was never used.
I think you will.
Good again.
Number of Terror.
Number of what?
Number of Terror.
What is that?
It's grade 3 when it plays. Dark regular.
Wasn't that? It looks like a Mega Blast then.
Yes, I think it was.
No, because it was the woman in the first set.
Remember, Dark Regular had like 3.
Yeah, they had a bunch. I'm pretty sure that was a Mega Blaster.
Woo, Dragon Team.
I still think one of the most known ones was for Dark Irregulars. It was the one that swapped out a.
Yeah, still one here.
It's still one here.
Which I'm disappointed that you didn't get in the set.
I'm disappointed I didn't get
Well, she's a rider 0. It's like, oh god. I can't guard with anything.
I kind of wanted to use in premium because you can have prep so much. No one ever uses it because it's like.
Evolve.
Stop moving.
Hey, I've got enough. That's gonna be my stuff. Aaron's stuff can go and burn in hell now.
As soon as we get all my stuff, that's it. Start. We're done the case. Sell the rest of the boxes.
Alright, I'll buy them for myself and then I'll open it all. Plus ideally I would like an XVR at some point.
We're never gonna get. You know.
I know.
We had our chance, and we got a Miwa marker instead. Don't put it in my pulse.
Hey, Neo marker was expensive as hell.
Weasel. I'll pick up in a minute.
What? You've got to do. It's called my own.
Oh, I've got a Rufus.
Yeah, that's right, got 2 of them.
I kind of wanted to go to the end and just get them right at the end.
But he kept that tighter than it.
Oh, I've got 2 VLs.
I told you I got 2 VRs. That's weird.
That's weird.
So I guess to get more than just 1 of each, you have to have some boxes with 2.
Yeah. You know, I think, why make a grade 2 of VR?
I have to have enough. Do you pop up? Nope, wrong one. Oh, over there. The biggest problem after this will be the 9 hours it takes Aaron to sort stuff out. Then the 4 hours it takes Aaron to try and build a deck.
Yep.
Before going, nah, I'll try and build another deck. Before going, nah, I'll build another deck. And then going, nah, I've got to go.
Hope on damp.
That used to be hook and dump for 3 minutes.
Interesting.
This is a side thing. What are you reading?
2 SPs in a case, right?
No idea. This is very...
I think it is. So there are 2. Emblem Master and Big Dragon King. I think I know only 1 card that would have been more expensive.
Blast attack.
I mean,
Blast attack.
because that might be.
It's,
Blast attack.
Comes in SP.
Comes with it. Yeah.
so SP should only be worth it the more you use it, I guess. Let's see playing.
Well, she would be super valuable.
104, yo.
I don't think he's playing out any deck. He gave up playing out. But
I'm not really blinging out since V-Series.
Yeah. If it's Vice, you bring the crap out of that.
Yep. Yeah, why?
Because it's easier.
Nope. It's harder than Vanguard, but it's more because the cards actually stick around for more than one set. So it's worth blinging out.
Hey, I
I thought that about Hearthstone, but then they added the.
Have you seen what they're doing with Hearthstone? They look like a weird wild.
Yeah, they're bringing back some old wild
They
cards.
bring back Rag and one of the old gods to be
For a limited time only.
just
The,
screw
wor-
around.
the worst part about it, they're giving it to everyone.
Yeah, you
If you didn't have Rag, you now have Rag.
you get one for free, but you can't disenchant it. You just get one, so now you can put a Rag in.
Yeah, but not re-ban it again, yeah.
Yeah, it's only for a limited time.
Just to mix up the meta.
That's fine. I prefer they did that and ban cards than take away the opportunity to like ever use them.
Thing is, I think Hearthstone's like well worth it now, just for the solo adventures.
But I don't like that. I spent all my dust flinging out a deck and then it got banned.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
I'm sure.
Junkie.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's the most meta deck at the time.
It was. Back when I was playing, it was back then.
How old was that?
Well, I can't say because it's the only deck I know that was in it was the one I was playing.
Warrior?
Yeah. What version of Warrior?
Control Warrior?
Yeah, good job.
Great. I mean,
I had everything.
if you
including
had 30 minutes for a game, then by all means.
it could win quicker than that. Just keep equipping weapons and going face.
Here they
I
are.
mean,
See what he got. See
I
what he
think
got.
the
See
top
what he
deck
got.
is still Control Warrior, but you know, it's different version.
Yeah, but none of my cards that are blinged out will be usable by now. Ages making a good deck in there.
I don't think Control's still top.
It's gotten weaker since Boom got hit. Despite everyone's like, it's not gonna make a difference.
I see already. What?
Just put it down. Just put it down.
What is it?
Disappointment.
It is disappointment.
It's the red marker again.
Oh. That wouldn't be disappointment.
No,
That would be disappointment.
no, just look at this guy. I think it's
Why?
a little.
It's not as disappointing as it could be. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, sure. But of course it is.
Master Dark.
No, plus that would be the ultimate disappointment.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
I'm confused as hell.
Mordred.
Okay. Why is that bad?
Because you.
Not the freaking marker.
Because it's not something everyone can use. It's something only you can use. And it's not Blaster Dark either.
Shiny.
So.
Shiny.
Let's see if any idiot wants that. I mean, I love him Panda.
Remember to like, follow, and obey. I like that. That's it. That's probably the best part
I
of
can
it.
probably name a few people.
God, Queen Tyrene!
It's just.
Yeah. It was good. Brother sucked, but it was good.
I hate the brother was such a shit character.
I know.
And they got worse when he.
It started off like really like but I would like to the characters who had developed in a different way than that.
Yeah, and then like when.
I mean, we can't spoil it too much for people who haven't played it.
And then like when the thing happens and he becomes just an arse. He's so arrogant. You're like, alright.
Yeah, he just kind of puts his foot in like straight away. It's like that wasn't even gradual. I was just like, yeah, we talked about this. It's like, no, this is it now. So okay, cool. I guess that's that. It's kind of a wood for.
Boss fight was easy.
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
No. Like, replaying it now on the second playthrough, yeah, it was a piece of piss. Every boss is a piece of piss for me. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, because you've got your ace gun.
I mean, I've got more than that.
Yeah, you want that.
I got more than that now. But yeah, it's it was just because he did such quick attacks, and if I didn't have my abilities active, he would just floor me, and there's nothing around. unlike other bosses, there's not as many things around to get you back up again.
There was a lot of flying things.
So they're a little awkward to hit if they are there, if that's the case.
Yeah.
But regardless, I remember it being quite difficult. And I only had 2 goes at it, and both times I got killed really quickly. And I was like, well, I'm either under-leveled for this, or unequipped or something, because I'm struggling. So I actually just got to join the group for that specific fight. And that's it. But other than that, I did everything else. Even bloody Mega Volt broken thing that was apparently bugged.
You don't experience this with that either, so.
You should have! You should have! Again, you had, like, people over-leveled themselves for it.
I didn't over-level myself.
I went there straight away, the moment you can go there. In that area. I reckon you did your stuff in that area and then went there. I literally went there the moment I found the permission.
When was Mega Volt?
It was around the area that you were
Mega Volt.
just doing like the Burger Bot run and things like that.
Isn't Mega Volt
and Mega Mind. It was where you had to go and hunt him and things.
Yeah,
area, and you get a mission to go to that area. From,
we did that.
Moxie.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we just did it when we were fine.
Alright, well, I don't know why then, but
There were 2 of us. That's the entire reason. Well, technically 3 because my pet. But there were 3 of us.
there's the two. Oh, because your pet, yeah, your pet can get you up. Like
No, it couldn't at that point. I was just in that game.
it's just, yeah, but I just don't understand why. Like, I couldn't chuck my shield down, it literally just vanished every time. It's like, okay, this is not working, apparently, it's bugged.
It's a fucking town. That game was buggy as hell, though.
Yeah.
After we beat
The bug was there and the entire floor gets electrified. It should make a safe zone around him, so you had to run towards him to get off the electrical floor. But it just didn't appear, so the entire floor was electrified and you couldn't do anything about it. So my health just went, my shield went, and the health, and I got put down, like every time. It's like, okay, cool. So the only way for me to do it is to summon a clone just before I'm about to die, so I get downed, and then I can do the ability to kill the clone to get me back up again. That's the only way out. But I had to, like, wait for that to happen, or else, yeah. I thought that was just the way you meant to play the thing, but apparently it's bugged, and he was meant to put a safe zone around him that you meant to go to.
After we killed Troy, the game somehow glitched me out.
Spoiler.
Or one of the villains you killed. The game glitched me out, and for some reason teleported me half a mile away from a nook, and I was falling through the map. So after the cutscene ended, I was just like, he's like, oh, okay, picking up loot, and I'm just like, I know I'm falling. I was like, and just like, banner, and I just kept going until we put like a red screen. I was like, I don't know what's happened. That's a great out.
Didn't even go into the other room to see the scene.
No, we saw the scene. It was just afterwards, when you're picking up loot. I just saw loot down, and she picked it all up, and I was like,
well, I got my second blue screen today that I mentioned after today. It was after the final boss, let's say, for that. As I was looting in another area, you know.
yeah.
In blue screen, I was like, I would have to do that again. And when I came back in, it said, oh, you can still loot. I was like, okay. It was kind of stupid because then you keep quitting and going in, and it's replenishing the loot every time. Technically.
Probably could.
One of the many abusable things in there.
Yeah, but it's not like it's competitive.
I heard somewhere else that they lowered the, in this patch, they lowered the loot rate because it was too high. But I'm hoping that's not the case. Now I'm at the point where I can spam loot.
Just want to point out, we still have more boxes, mate. So.
Yeah, I know, but just that's the longest I've been with you not saying it. So
Yeah, but Aaron's done, so...
No, he's not, but he's got a...
No. Busy.
He's got these there. Yeah. It's all
Busy.
There you go. No work there. Still, right, so we've still got 2 SVRs in these final boxes.
Well, there's 2 boxes, so yeah. 1 a box.
I'm not done with mine, I've still got 5. You can start opening packs anytime.
It's like Aaron.
Done my share.
Aaron's on.
No, it's your stuff. You mean you've done your share?
I assume Aaron's on Twitter. Feeling live. Look at me, I'm.
He's a weirdly socially driven butterfly on like other platforms. It seems.
Not really.
He's more rubbing it in on people's faces. I have no idea what he's doing.
He's got a secret life that we don't know about.
He does in Minecraft. I'm always curious what he does, because he's solo player as well. I'm like, is Aaron building something?
I mean, he's playing I wouldn't call that a thingy game, it's a sandboxy game, isn't it? So it's not actually got a completion element to it.
Yeah,
so,
it does.
Right?
There's achievements and like a story / thing you need to do or whatever.
Okay.
There's a story?
Think of it. Oh, yeah, sort of.
It's not like our game, Aaron. No, it's not.
No, it's not like Terraria.
Yeah, best game ever. Even though, don't bring me back to that. I guess be annoyed.
I've got it downloaded. I can play
No,
it anytime.
Why'd you get another one?
It's not the case, Aaron. We get to a certain point and you give up.
To sell them to anyone in particular.
Open for getting rid of it.
Yeah, we played it through about 3 times, and yeah, we get to a certain point where the new stuff starts, and it's just really broken. And rather than keep trying, I was like, it's boring. He stopped. It was kind of dumb, but it was because we couldn't work out how to do it. It seemed like they just rolled us. There's no escape.
Yeah, that game was
we,
buggy as hell.
we had the best stuff possible, and we still couldn't do it. If there's a way to do it, we can work out how to do it. And to avoid the attack.
Before you go down, you summon your clones. When you go down, mate, you can just quickly.
Yeah. If only. I think I'm just screaming in terror.
Oh, wait, Aaron, do we only get... No. Yeah, do we only get 2 SVRs? I'm more thinking of like, there's not an extra booster.
You get an SVR of everything.
Oh yeah.
There should be 5 VRs of everything else. So you get 6 in total.
Okay.
Still thinking why. I don't know what the most amusing part of that game was. Going to the ocean first time this one. So I didn't know I was in it.
Fish.
I came across a shark in there, and he went for me quite quickly.
Of course it is, it's a shark.
So on Aaron's speed, you just saw just go, just out of the water and then jump back. That's it. He was trying to get your stuff back after dropping it. Which has been half our time doing.
Yeah, but that's the problem with those sort of games. You do spend... You die and you're like, well...
It was fine to get to, it's just the enemies around it were like tough, because that's why I died, so... No one died and the other person just sat in that base just doing other stuff. Whilst the other person spent ages trying to get this stuff back. Pick up what they can, teleport back and put on things like that. So,
One thing I don't like with Pale Moon is they gave you Silver Thorn triggers. Oh.
just like, again, but one is the frustration of they're just going to be chucked in because they're Silverthorn, and it's the Silverthorn effects I'm aware of that, you know, you look at the top whatever and add a Silverthorn to your hands, it's more consistent.
In premium, yeah.
So, I know you have something that relates to the Silverthorns, right? You look at the top web for a Silverthorn and call it. things like that.
Soul
A
Charge.
lot of their cards do that. So it's just more. So yeah, just more consistent, basically, which is unnecessary.
Soul Charge and Silverthorn, different names.
Yeah, you have one like this. At the end of the battle of boosted, if your soul has 4 or more cards with Silverthorn in their card names, it'd be bloody hard to do without the triggers. Counterblast 1 and put a rear guard with Silverthorn in its card name and that this unit boosted into your soul, and then call a Silverthorn from your soul to the rear guard.
Just call the same thing to back up.
Put cards into soul, add a green for your Silverthorn in its card name. What's this out? Yeah, so look at 3 cards on top of your deck. Any cards with Silverthorn in their card name is your soul. So arguably bad. It's just arguably bad if you don't read triggers are bad, but yeah.
Silverthorn you can win without hitting.
I don't want to mill them either, Aaron, but you know, things happen.
Silverthorn you can win without hitting.
That's not. I can go make my dinner now. I'm supposed to just leave Yuri to it.
Lord over us. I think it's like some sort of like,
Yeah.
some old school emperor, like, yes, minions, ma ha ha. They need your oven to reheat it.
I do, yeah. But it's gonna make a noise.
Huh?
Wow, it's making a noise.
Fuck it. If I have to open these things,
Just say,
you know.
Mike, just say, it wouldn't have happened if you had helped us open packs. We would have been done by now.
Yeah, boom. Take it.
So you say, I don't want to be mean to Aaron. Look at it, he's lording over us. I don't want to be mean to my overlord. You say it, he'll punish you, and I'll be okay. I like the VR you put down. Like all the other rarities you've left.
No, because you were looking for it.
That's true. Okay.
Because the piles are similar, this one. Except the American area.
Yeah, I think I got 2 in there.
For ignored clans, as usual. You can see their favourites. Shadows by far the highest, and then Pale Moon, and then Dark Reapers, and then because why would they evenly support clans like they promised they would do this time around?
I don't think they ever promised to evenly support. I think they just said you'll get support at some point, and everyone just assumed it would be everything should be equal. It never came out and said everyone's going to get the same amount of like.
I don't know why you over support certain clans. It makes no sense.
I don't know. I don't get what they're doing with
Make it more diverse. The more you support a variety of clans, funny enough.
I don't get what they're doing with Genesis, unless they're reappearing again in like other sets. It seems very weird to have your main character have all his stuff at the start of the season, and then just that's good enough for him to win out the season, which it never is. They're not going to do like a promo pack good enough for it, because promo packs haven't been consistent enough to be released.
Animations say what comes out, what doesn't. Can't do it to me anymore, you. No. No, no.
No, no, no. Trying to put the kettle on.
Oh, go away. No.
Oh my.
That's what I'm sorting out my dinner. Just a little bit of bone. doorbell ringing apparently. Because I think that's someone to collect the doggy.
Done. The thing. Everything.
Sign off.
Thank you for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that shit. We'll see you.
Like, follow and obey, man.
We'll see you at the next case opening. Because let's be honest. Peace.